Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Elizabeth, and on this channel we talk about how to build your spiritual confidence so you can listen to your intuition and read your tarot cards with ease. And today I want to talk to you about my Connect with Your Deck a Card a Day challenge and invite you to be part of the challenge on social media. I cannot wait to get started. I really can't. You can start any time you like. Please don't think, oh, I have to wait and start on the 1st of January, or I have to wait and start on the 1st of August. Because if you wait, you just procrastinate and life gets in the way, and then you won't do it. And as I've said to you when I've talked about my gorgeous journal, which is available in my Etsy shop, and I will put a link in the comments for you to A, go and watch my YouTube videos which go over the journal, and B, to go and look at it in my Etsy shop. If you purchase my journal, it sets you up to be able to do the challenge at home and keep going. If you don't want to purchase my journal, please don't think, oh no, well, I don't want to buy the journal, or I can't afford to buy the journal, so I can't do it. On this channel, we are inclusive. So I don't want people to feel they can't be part of things if they can't buy the book or whatever that is part of it. I'm really wanting to build a community where we include everybody. I feel really strongly about that, especially I feel like it's my contribution over COVID. I know a lot of people are really finding COVID super hard. People have lost their livelihoods. I mean, even here in Australia where we've had lockdowns, lockdown, and I'm in lockdown now. We've not had the impact of the actual virus because we've constantly locked down, although at the moment New South Wales is really feeling it. It's been terrible. Whereas in Melbourne, where I am, we're about to come out of lockdown. Things are looking very good. And our government's had a little bit of a different approach to it. We've still had a lot of hardship. And I really want people to feel like if they're not working or, and they're calling is they really want to, they see this as, well, I've got to, maybe do something different with my life and I'd like to learn the tarot, that they can be part of it. So you can buy a $5 journal from Officeworks, or I'm sure Staples will have these. Just a dot grid journal will get you started. A line, I haven't got my scratchbook here. One of these, hang on. Even one of these, I think I got this one from on my shelf. I got this one just from Big W, and it's just an A5 journal, and it's just got lines in it, and I think that was like $2. So I don't want people to feel that if they can't be part of it, that but look, if you are a really busy person and you just think, I'm not going to do this, I've started these things so many times and I'm just not going to do it, then get my journal, because you can run it off, you can stick it in something as simple as one of these folders, and you're started, it's all ready to go. But what I want to talk about, I always go off track. What I want to really talk about is how you can play online. So my challenge has been going for about 2 years. It's still going, and it is online. And if you want to join, just go to connectwithyourdeck.com/challenge. I'll put all these links in the comments and in the description box, so don't worry. But if you want to be part of the challenge online, there's 2 ways you can play. Now, we've been playing for about 2 years on Instagram, believe it or not, and people use the hashtag connectwithyourdeck challenge. And I think there's something like, if you want to go and have a look, if you go into the search bar of your Instagram and you type in hashtag connectwithyourdeck challenge, up will come, thousands of posts, thousands and thousands of posts. I have a trending hashtag and it's trended that much that, like, as you go through it, you'll see other people piggybacking on it with advertising and all sorts of things. And we've played on Instagram and it's been great, but I really want to bring the challenge into my closed Facebook group. And the reason I want to do that is I think for people who really want help with reading, this will give you an opportunity to get some feedback on your interpretations, because people tend to speak a little bit more on Facebook, particularly in Facebook groups. And what I want you to do is literally put, and look, I'm going to do a training on this. So, well, I'm doing the training now, but I'm going to do an actual email for you. So make sure you join the challenge, because the email will come through to you with a link to this video and also some example posts for you to look at in the Facebook group, so you can see exactly what it is that I want you to do to get the most out of your experience doing the challenge. So what I want you to do is put hashtag, and for those of you who don't know what hashtags are, and I know for ages I didn't know what they were, they're easy. All they are is a search thing. So if you go to the search bar, Instagram's probably the best place to search for a trending hashtag, or Twitter, and maybe TikTok. I don't know a lot about TikTok. I haven't gone on TikTok yet. Maybe I need to do TikTok. I do so much social media. A friend asked me if I did TikTok. I was like, stop. There's too much. But if you put hashtag, connect with your deck challenge in the search bar of Instagram, you'll find the challenge. That's all it is. So you label your post to make with that trending hashtag to make sure it's included in the search. That's all it is. So when we do the challenge in the Facebook group, what I want you to do is put hashtag August, just do org. Don't do August, because it's easier to just do 3 letters to shorten the month. Put day 1 or day 2, and then if you want to put a space and then write the question, that's great, because then it keeps us all on track in our heads of what the question was. Otherwise, I'll be there going, now, what was the question for day 1? And I wrote the challenge and I won't remember. So put your question, then write your, type in your interpretation. Be mindful though, even though you're in a closed Facebook group, even though I ask questions and tell people to follow the rules and not to share anything from inside the Facebook group, and even though I screen everybody coming in with all those questions and get their email and send them an email with the rules of the group and all of those things, I can't promise people will play nice, and I can't promise that somebody you don't want to have in your life, somebody who you really despise, somebody who despises you, your boss, Auntie Mary, I can't promise that any of them are not in the group with you watching your posts. You can see the membership group, you can do searches, you can see who's in there, but I can't promise, and I certainly can't remove people, because it's even for everybody to come in. So we just need to make sure that when we're posting, that we don't post really personal things or things that you wouldn't want everybody to know. Just be mindful of that. So when you're posting, we just keep our social media tinfoil guarded hat on and kind of write an interpretation that doesn't kind of, well, incriminate you or whatever. So just be mindful of that. But I want you to do an interpretation and practice so that when you put that post up into the group, other people can see it. Now, the value of that is people who are a bit nervous about reading, are still learning the cards, like are really new to the cards, can see your post, read your interpretation. Now, there's no right or wrong in the tarot, but they can give their thoughts. I won't say opinion, I'll say thoughts. Do they, you might pull a card and think, I have no idea how this question and that card applies to me. So, it'd be really great to have you be able to say that. I'm stuck, and then have other people give you some ideas about how they might interpret it and read your energy that's come through in your post and things like that. So that's what I really want to get to with the with the challenge. I really want to make it a learning experience for everyone. And the challenge is such a great way to make it inclusive. And there are so many ways you can support me. I mean, if you buy my journal, that's a super way to support me, because of course, doing these videos, having the software to schedule posts and have emails going and everything else does cost me money. So if you can buy a journal, that helps support me to keep going, helps me pay my bills and all that stuff. But if you can't, even just watching my channel, giving it a like, subscribing, sharing videos off my YouTube channel, all of that stuff helps me. If you're in a really bad COVID situation where your life's been turned upside down or whatever. So I kind of think, like what I'm doing is I'm really wanting to be inclusive, and what I'm discovering is people are really beautiful, and actually I don't need to charge truckloads to be here for you either. That there are so many people online that there's enough. And I'm a great believer in the abundance of the universe and all that kind of thing, and I'm discovering that's what's out there. So I really hope that through abundance we can play in my Facebook group. If you're not part of the challenge yet, make sure you join. I'll put all the links in the description box and in the first comment in case you can't find them. Come on over. It'll link you up to all my trainings. It'll tell you exactly how to get the most out of the challenge, and it'll bring you on over into the Facebook group. And I love my Facebook group. I probably don't give it as much love as I should, but I am planning on having more trainings in there than just this challenge. This is just the beginning. I kind of looked at what I'd done to set up the challenge and thought, gosh, I could do so much more with this. And already within the, I think I put my new challenge journal up that I rewrote and redid and rethought about only a couple of days ago. And it's just, you've all said, yes, Elizabeth, this is what we want. So that's been super exciting for me in particular, and makes me feel like, well, I'll do some more things. Like I'm thinking, I want to do something on selfie readings. I know you all love selfie readings, and I thought, I've written a journal on that. How could I do something with that and teach you how to do selfie readings? Because actually doing selfie readings is one of the best things you can do to prepare yourself to do face-to-face readings. Because one of the things we do with face-to-face readings is we read people's energy. I mean, that is so important. And I'm going to be doing some more work with you on that too. So I can't wait. And I can't wait for you to be part of my community. Take care, everybody, and I will see you online. Take care. Bye-bye.